how to break regular patterns. You mean to say the patterns of behaviors? How to break regular behavioral patterns, habit patterns? Okay, it's a question that I have been answering for a very long time, and I'm going to reiterate this question back to you. Is when you say that how to break your patterns, you got to look at why first you want to break that pattern. What outcome are you wanting to achieve? It's not because somebody else is telling you that this is not a good pattern. I want you to look at what is the outcome that you're looking to achieve. Now, once you look at that outcome, say, I want to wake up in the morning for exercising regularly. When I exercise regularly, I lose 5 kilos of weight. When I lose 5 kilos of weight, I look a certain way. I feel more energetic. Some clothes fit in a certain way to me. I look pretty. I look beautiful. And when people look at me, they compliment me. People respect me. I have more, I have a better identity. I have a better status. And because I have all of this, I have more authority. So your end goal could be having more authority, more influence in your circle. And so you want to wake up early in the morning and lose weight. Right? So just giving an example how I design my life. So when I look at that person who has an authority and influence in the world, I design how do I look. So I write down how do I look in that space when I have more authority and more influence. How do I feel when I have more authority and more influence? Who all are surrounded, around me when I have more authority and influence? What kind of conversations do I have with people when I have more authority and influence? What kind of thoughts do I have when I have more authority and influence? How much time I have in my control? In 24 hours, how do I do things? What do I do? So I go right at the end goal that I want to achieve. And then I go reverse engineer like this. And when I get that end goal in my space, that clarity comes to me. And when I see myself six months down the line having that particular influence and that particular authority, I get that conviction. Now I bring that clarity and conviction, and I start reverse engineering, and I come to today. And I then get the courage that I want to become that Meghna who has all of that. And for that, I want to wake up in the morning. And this is how you break your patterns. You are not able to break your patterns for two reasons. Either they are not connected with your large picture, your big picture, your bigger goal that you want to achieve. Or you are too overwhelmed that you're changing too many patterns at a time. Or the third reason could be, it doesn't matter whether you want to change that pattern or no. Somebody said that you're lazy, you're not waking up in the morning. Or somebody said, you saw the motivational speaker saying that, 5 a.m., 4 a.m., this is important, that is important. And you started feeling, oh my God, I'm missing out. I have to wake up at 4 a.m. So it's somebody else's goal that you're trying to pick up. It's not your goal. And that's why you're not doing it. So breaking the patterns is going back from clarity, conviction, and courage. That's the motive of even the winning window, right? So I want you to look at your pattern, one pattern that you have about one behavior that you're not able to change. And I want you to answer these two questions. The first is how changing this behavior is going to impact that big picture of yours. And I want you to go like how if you need, you watch this video again and answer those questions the way I kind of kept going ahead with the end goal of mine. And the second thing that I want you to understand is every behavior, every pattern that you're not changing has a secondary positive intention. What do I mean by secondary positive intention? The secondary positive intention could be that pattern when you developed in your past. Something may have happened in that time when you did not have the ability to handle that situation. So either you picked up that pattern as a cope-up mechanism, or the second reason is you wanted significance in that moment, so you picked up that pattern. Let me give you an example, okay? A lot of people ask me, how do I quit smoking? And it's such a bad habit, but I'm not able to do it. Now, if you look at your life, if any smoker is watching this at this point of time and struggling to quit smoking, ask yourself this question. Maybe in the past when you picked up that habit, either it was a cope-up mechanism, some sort of a trauma you went through and you wanted that and take care of yourself as a cope-up mechanism, or it was a part of significance. Maybe you were with somebody, you wanted to associate with that social group, and that group was all into this, and you thought, okay, to be in that space I need to do this, and I want that significance, I want that attention. So every pattern that you are not able to let go has a secondary positive intention, and unless and until you identify that secondary positive intention, you will not be able to break that pattern. Okay?